back in Universal Studios Hollywood to check out Super Nintendo World. So let's go check it back out. Let's check out these high wait times. Again, it's on a Friday, maybe that's why, but it's 4:43. Jurassic World's 55 minutes, 40 minutes for Transformers and Forbidden Journey. I know some schools have the whole week off for President's Day, so maybe that's why, but wow. If you're going to Disneyland or Universal, be prepared for higher crowds, especially at Disneyland. You'll see my Disneyland video tomorrow showing those very high crowd levels. Much better and much nicer day today as Frankenstein's chasing the children over there. And it's again still sweater weather, but not like freezing, painfully freezing like it was last time I was here. And each time I come here, it's staying lighter later, which is awesome. Next month is daylight savings time, so it'll really be lighter later. We'll get some good looks into Super Nintendo World later into the evening. The overlook is kind of crowded right now, but we can see the good flagpole. Look at that. Mount Beanpole is just really popping up high definition right there, and the flagpole will be popping up right there for Super Nintendo World. And Bowser's Castle continues to have definition, but yeah, Mount Beanpole is fully framed, and maybe next week or in a few weeks they'll stick that flagpole on top. Looking more into Super Nintendo World, you can still see a lot of tarp now starting to form, whereas the theming is coming up next on the parts that have lots of concrete, and they're working on the pyramids section over there. Maybe getting ready to put some tarp and wood over there. Yeah, it looks great. The biggest change obviously is the definition of here on Mount Beanpole, and I cannot wait for that flagpole to pop up there the next couple of weeks. Hopefully the next couple of weeks. There's even an entrance maybe to a gift shop or one of the interactive experiences right down there. Oh my goodness. There you are, right down there, that little big opening. That could be one of the interactive maze experiences, game things that you'll use your power band for. That looks like a potential opening for that. No, in Japan, there's one of those. There's an indoor one, and I think it does start on the lower level like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, let's move on. And there's some even looks like something. I mean, there's scaffolding we've seen before, but looks like something, a little inner circle cylinder in there for maybe I don't know what's gonna be up there. And over there you see more supplies being hauled into Mario Kart show building. And they probably haul that into for Mario Kart, and maybe even for the land. Maybe just haul it in there and out the exit into the land, and maybe haul it through the pipe as well. Now I know Uni closes at 6 today, but judging by how busy it is, I wonder if they'll stay open later. Sometimes the cool thing about Universal that I actually haven't attended any other theme park I've been to. Disneyland, of course, is usually open until midnight anyway, so they can't really extend it. But on the dot, sometimes Universal, you get here and it says it's closed at 6. You ride a few rides, stay till the middle of the day. You check the app, and all of a sudden they close at 7 or 8. So sometimes they extend the hours and never decrease them. They always sometimes they do extend them if it is pretty busy here. So since there's high wait times and a lot of people, and it's Friday, maybe if they'll extend the hours till 7 today. We'll see. Funny. And just as I said that, I look and it says 10 to 7 p.m. When I parked here, it was 10 to 6 p.m. and they just extended an hour because of these high wait times and because it's busy. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. I guess I know Universal pretty well at this point, but I'm glad they did extend the hours though, because 6 is quite early when it is this busy here. I mean, I look at escalators are just packed. You can see all these people behind me just going up, coming from the lower lot, going up. There's a lot of people going down to the lower lot as well. So I'm glad they did extend the hours, because I mean, they just made that decision just now, because I parked, like I said, 15 minutes ago, and the app said, the parking lot and the app said 6 p.m. Looking at Mount Beanpole and Super Nintendo World from my favorite vantage point on the Starway, Again, more definition. You really see Mount Beanpole now in the spot where the flagpole will go. Again, now remember that was tarped up just last week, and now it's unveiled. And again, I love those little slits for the clouds. I cannot wait to see them installed and moving. Again, hopefully by springtime, by April. And again, the Mario Kart entrance just continues to get bigger and bigger. It looks massive and more defined each and every time. Cannot wait till the top portions of this are installed as well. And yeah, just more tarps and mountains. And yeah, that's all I can see here for Super Nintendo World, at least in this update. It looks like everything now is concrete, no more black. So that's good. That means all they really had to do was just install the prefabrication. I mean, you see Bowser's Castle, this is something I actually knew that I've seen. It looks actually really defined from this angle. Now that I'm looking at it, you see the columns, they extend up to the steel right over there on both sides. And you see the spot where Bowser's Castle will go, or the Bowser's head and the actual castle part will go, is right there. It's really defined now, so they're really getting started on installing that. That could be installed actually fairly soon. I'm excited. This right here is one of the best shots in the park. Actually, this is the best shot in the park. Just take away the Hogsmeade sign to reveal the actual castle. And I have to go actually a little closer to do it, but you get the gist. This is a beautiful shot. Beautiful use of force perspective. Work of art, Universal. That right there is as good as Disney's best work. And I was at Disney yesterday, and it was just beautiful, especially Galaxy's Edge at night. Time to go to one of my favorite restaurants here at the park, La Cocina Mexicana, and it's one of my favorites because it never has a line. Well, sometimes it's pretty packed, but right now it's pretty quiet. And they even have alcoholic beverages for you. One last thing, LA County today, as of 12:01 a.m. this morning, started a new rule for the indoor masking. If you're not fully vaccinated, you do have to wear a mask indoors, but if you are, then you don't have to wear a mask indoors. So that applies here in LA County. That started today, Friday. So now Universal and Six Flags and Disneyland and all theme parks in California, if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a face mask indoors, which is pretty nice. Looking at Tootsum, Shocked, and Poem, you have a look. They have a little construction sign there for all the people. In case of emergency, you call that number. But you see they're digging up the ground again for the presumably the piping and electrical work that'll be going under here. They're doing looks much different than much different than last week. So I'm excited for this. Again, hopefully it opens up this summer because I like chocolate and I want this. I've been waiting for this in summer 2020. Looking at the Halloween Horror Nights maze under construction, you see caution tape has been erected across all of it, and the maze layout again is still there. Not much has changed though since last time. All the plywood stuff's hanging around over there and there. I'm excited to see this first maze of the season. Can't wait to see it rise up. Well, I think that's going to do it for this week's Super Nintendo World and Universal Studios Hollywood update. Lots of good stuff happening. Lots of good progress on Mount Beanpole. Horror Nights maze is going up. And Tootsum getting some real digging going on. If you like this video, press that thumbs up button. Subscribe for more theme park updates. As always, have a fantastic day.